Xiaomi have added a lot of new hardware in the CC9 Pro, not just that camera. There are other aspects that are brand new too, so let's get started. The CC9 Pro, as it's called in mainland China, if you're outside of China, this will be known as the Mi Note 10. You get 30-watt fast charging in the Mi Note 10 included in the box, and you get this jelly case too. I'm a big fan of this white color that Xiaomi does. It also comes in green and black. Even though it has a very big battery, it tops 5,000 milliamp hours. It doesn't feel like a really heavy and thick phone. There's no wireless charging, but like I said, you get that 30-watt fast charging and a massive battery too, so battery life should not be a problem. You get a curved screen on the Mi Note 10. It is not very extreme as a curve, and it certainly isn't a waterfall display like we've seen in the Mate 30 Pro. I think the curve works in this phone, and as you can see, the bezels top, side and bottom are really small. If you're on a white screen, there is a little bit of green on the sides, but overall I really like the design. I think it's a mix of the Galaxy S10 series, maybe the Huawei P30 Pro, but it definitely is a Xiaomi device all around. The main selling point of this phone is obviously the camera system, plus that 108 megapixel sensor. I did find that the way that the camera system is placed on the back there and the ultra wide angle camera, if you're not careful, your finger does get in the way of it. Not just the 108 megapixel mode, you also get a 5x zoom camera that's capable of 10x hybrid zoom, and it goes all the way into 50x zoom. I'm going to be comparing this phone against the P30 Pro in a video upcoming, so subscribe if you want to see that. I like the fact that the back camera has optical image stabilization. That's going to help a lot with video. You can shoot 4K video on the back camera. On the front camera, it's up to 1080p. There's no stabilization on that, so all of the stabilization you're seeing on the front camera is going to be from the processor. Go and check out my Twitter and my Instagram for some more sample shots from that main camera unit and checking out the zoom of the Mi Note 10, or CC9 Pro as it's called in China. You can record video on the ultra wide, but when you're zooming in using video, you don't get the same zoom range as you do when you're taking photos. It comes with MIUI 11 out of the box, which is a very good thing. I like all the upgrades that they've made. The curved AMOLED display that they're using on this one gets very bright. The color reproduction is good, as you would expect from any AMOLED screen these days. It is a 60 Hz refresh rate screen, no 90 Hz on this one. And I must admit, after using 90 Hz screens regularly, it does seem a little bit choppy compared to those. I assume including the 90 Hz with the curved display would have made the phone too expensive, considering all of the expensive camera hardware that they've put in here. But surely there are not going to be too many phones in the mid or upper ranges that will be keeping 60 Hz displays next year. The fingerprint sensor is new though. It features a much bigger area to scan your fingerprints, so you don't have to be as accurate as before. As long as you place your thumb around about the bottom of the screen, it should do okay. The Mi Note 10 is rocking a Snapdragon 730G processor, the most powerful mid-range chip from Snapdragon, but you can't play on high frame rate mode in PUBG. I don't have to tell you that the 730G processor is plenty powerful enough to play PUBG without any problems. But honestly, again, having used 90 Hz displays regularly recently, the 60 Hz display, it did feel a little bit choppy compared to those 90 Hz displays. If you are a serious gamer and you're buying a phone specifically for gaming, I would suggest a Snapdragon 855 Plus phone with a 90 Hz display. It really is a great experience. However, if you're just a casual gamer and actually you're looking for the design and all of those camera improvements, then this phone might be for you. This phone has a lot of good attributes. It looks great and it's got so many options with that camera. Subscribe for all the latest unboxings and everything to do with Xiaomi. That's it for now, but I'll see you in the next one.